Thank you, Keith and Garrett. That was amazing. I cannot wait for the game and the movie to be released. But you know what? If I can't be James Bond, I would love to be the hero in our next game. And here to talk to us more about the latest in the Wolfenstein franchise is co-owner and CEO of id Software, Mr. Todd Hollenshead.
Well, you guys at least got to give me a little applause like Carmack got when he was at EA yesterday. There you go, there you go. I couldn't let Carmack and Willis take all the glory. So one of the favorite parts of my job is to talk about new stuff that we're working on. And I know it's been a long time, and we've been real quiet about the details, but finally, for the first time publicly, I'm able to share some information about the Wolfenstein project. Now, this is a game that we're working on with the killer guys up at Raven, who is a company that we've been working with for 16 years, going all the way back to the Heretic and Hexen days. And those guys are really doing a killer job on the new Wolfenstein franchise. For those of you who aren't maybe familiar with what Wolfenstein is all about, it's the game that a little bitty company of about 6 guys back in 1992 made and released to the internet, and it created what we now know as the first-person shooter genre. So you have these crazy Nazis, this first-person perspective, and the awesome hero of B.J. Blazkowicz that combined to form this unique universe. And for the new Wolfenstein game, of course, we have B.J. back, who is, well, he's part spy, he's part commando, but he's all true blue blood, 100% badass. And when B.J. fights the Nazis, he and I have one thing in common at least. I may not be a hero, but I like kicking Nazi butt just as much as B.J. does. In the new Wolfenstein, the Nazis are up to some new tricks. They have this fascination with sci-fi, and in the game and the franchise and the universe blurs the lines between reality and science fiction. And the Nazis are exploring a way to open up a portal to another dimension called the Shroud. So in his battle against the Nazis, B.J. has to understand the secrets of the Shroud, explore its mysteries, and ultimately use its power to fight the Nazis. In the new game, unlike the other franchise or the other games in the franchise, is that B.J. actually doesn't have to fight by himself. The Nazis are pretty tough, and he's able to enlist and recruit the help of the underground resistance to battle the Nazis. So we've got some really cool story-driven elements in the combat on the single-player side, some new elements in the game in terms of B.J. not only fighting by himself, but along with the resistance. And, of course, it wouldn't be Wolfenstein, especially with what we did with the return to Castle Wolfenstein and the award-winning multiplayer. I know there's got to be some Wolf MP fans out there, right? Maybe some Wolf ET fans out there? Absolutely. So we haven't forgot about the multiplayer component. We're going to stick with the team-based, objective-driven multiplayer, but we've got some new surprises as well, including the ability to use some of the cool ultra-realistic and supernatural weapons that B.J. finds and learns how to use within the Shroud in the multiplayer component of the game as well. So we've got kick-ass hero, killing Nazis, mysterious occult, and of course killer multiplayer, all coming in the new Wolfenstein game. Now, the guys wouldn't let me show you much, but I do have a little snippet, just a taste, a little tease of a video to show you what the game is going to look like. But we're going to have more details, more information, a little more to show about the game at QuakeCon later this month. That's going to be, let me get a little plug in for our event, July 31st through August 2nd. And we'll have more details there, but I hope you enjoy this and it tides you over for more. Thank you.
Product not yet ready.